becomes a sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So SMU's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Walker. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. To the air, it's Sorsby. Takes the easy one to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the catch. It's Knight. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Royer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun.
I was getting way too freaking realistic, and it is terrifying. Well, you guys know, I could not.
Back to throw. It's
So
Sorsby.
today, we're reacting to Dan Sawyer AI videos that
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, there's an example of how this tight end could be a big weapon in the passing game. That time on the corner route does a nice job separating from the defender and hauling in the catch.
And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down.
They're getting way too freaking realistic, and it is
Defense has to be careful. If he runs good routes, he's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Now facing a 3rd
and
and
it is
long.
terrifying. For all you guys know, I could not.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
So today,
And he dropped it. Incomplete pass, and what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped
So
it.
today, we are reacting to realistic, and it is terrifying. For all you guys know, I could
And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Obviously, I am a real person. I'm not AI generated. You guys, you will be able to
Punt
tell.
goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Harden. Now he gives him a little more breathing room as he works his way out to the 17.
But soon, though,
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now on the option.
really scared.
He's past the 30. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside. And you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the old coordinator.
Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Breaks the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And a really nice Nice job by the wide receiver. We're going to drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
They'll go full line. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6.
Obviously, I am a real person. I'm not Hudson.
Defense there to get him out of bounds.
But soon, though, after watching these videos, you won't get it. You just get
The
real
short
quick.
passing game is a great
Right
go-to
to
weapon
today's
for
video.
any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's
Right
reliable,
to
obviously,
today's
but it
video.
also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
This video.
To the ground to try to pick up
So
the
AI
first.
is getting way too
That'll
freaking
get the
realistic,
job
and it is
done and
terrifying.
move the
For all you
chains
guys
and then
know, I
mark
could
the
be
ball
AI.
at the
I could
45.
not. So
And I
today,
just
we're
love when
reacting to
guys know
band sort of AI
exactly
videos
where
that
the sticks are. You could tell
obviously I
ran
am
with
a real
purpose,
person. I'm not AI
finished through
generated.
the
You
sticks,
guys,
and
you
got
will be able
just
to
enough for the
tell
first
But
down.
soon,
Did a
though,
nice
after
job up
watching
front
these
too,
videos,
right?
you
Good
won't get it.
communication.
You just get
Everybody
real
knew
scared.
where they had to
And
go,
that's
hat on a
right
hat,
into
work the
today's
double
video.
teams, and get some push.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come
Okay,
over,
so this
throw
first
that
video looks
strike, and you know he'll take
so
care of
much.
the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
And now on
So
2nd down for this offense.
scary.
Wants to go up top.
Scary.
Just
Great move.
missed
Let's
on
dig
the
in.
connection, incomplete.
Let's dig.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
In. Excuse me.
They'll run play action.
Looking
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the big breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Or even just a couple years ago, kind of like choppy a little bit, but
Setting up
just
for
a
the
couple years
extra
ago,
point after the first score of the game.
or even just a
And
couple
the
years ago,
extra
people would
point
not
makes
be
it
able to tell that this
7-0.
is fake. And there's like, and that probably would not be able to tell that this is
Kickoff unit
older
on the
people,
field, and
like-
this defense will be called on to protect
That's
this
ins-
lead.
That's insane.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Yeah,
The
that's
Bearcat
insane.
offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Don't trust anything you see on the internet anymore, guys.
And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll run it again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
What did he do, Chad?
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
The Bearcats come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Guys, if you don't know it,
Quarterback on the keeper. And he
if you don't
scoots
know
his
the
way
story,
to the
yeah,
first
it's
down and
literally
then
just like
slides to avoid the hit.
I guess these are just
I just
videos
love
that
it
people
when my
like.
quarterback
If you're a
does
fan,
situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's
Yeah, you
4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
The Bearcats
If he
will
doesn't-
line it up on 1st and 10.
I can send it to you guys.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looks as if he's going to run it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my God.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He'll keep it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterbacks need to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Tiny voice and its own pocket face.
Never mind.
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And some room to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup pass.
Like the voices are actually.
They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop. Sometimes you're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you if you can get to the running back before he gets started.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire right when the ball snapped. He's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Holy cow.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but I hate the play call. It's 3rd and long. You're in your own end of the field. That's a play you got to throw it. You got to trust someone to make a catch and go make a play. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. Nobody falls for it. It's just a bad play.
This one's.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Michael Jackson, trying some wings. Nice.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Figure out when a video is AI generated. Like, look, guys, you need
to throw. It's Jennings.
Figure out
And that's going to fall to
to
the ground.
figure out
That
what
was
our
a
videos are
physical
generating. Like, look,
matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not
it just
fool
everything
anybody
like
on
when
defense.
a video's
What a
AI generated, it's
hit.
just
Forcing
super
an incompletion.
Now facing a third and long.
always be on. Wait, you can always be on the freaking
From the
lookout.
gun, wants to
You get
pass.
scammed if you can't
Throws to
tell.
the wideout. And the
Like, this
DB
video-
making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass
if I
rushers
do
are
not
getting
know,
upfield. You're under
I would
pressure.
not
You
be able
don't
to
have
tell.
timing.
That is
And as a
smooth.
result now, fourth down.
The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive
Luckily,
will
we
get
generated
started
a
from
video
the
story
37-yard line.
which is a really good thing.
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Walker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly,
But like, if I
get
was
the
just
first
scrolling
down.
on my phone, just watching videos, right, and this video
Now
popped up,
across
I
the
would
50 and at
legit
the
think this is a
48-yard
real
line. They'll have it first and 10.
That's the dangerous.
The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most
Bro,
athletic
animators
players on the field play defensive ends. Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese,
Anyone in
exactly
art
what I
is
said.
cooked.
Great get off. Great job getting in the
Holy
backfield,
cow.
making the play.
Like, original
And the
South Park
Bearcats
episode,
now
that
with
probably
a
would have
long
taken
way to go to
days
pick up the first down.
and sorry AI did it within minutes.
Grab
did
behind the
terrible.
line. It's Caldwell. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just
Dude, you
counting
can also
numbers. How
generate
many guys
like
do you
green
have out
doorbell
wide?
videos,
How
and
many
they're
guys do I
always
have
very
out wide?
realistic.
If I have
Like,
enough guys
obviously
to
this
block
one
your
wasn't
guys,
just
boom, it's just go
food
to
that
the
freaking
offense,
door,
pitch,
but like
catch,
you can
let
make
me get a few yards.
really realistic
They've got to come up
the
with a
green
big
doorbell
play
videos,
on
which
this third and
kind of
long.
scary.
Looking to throw at Sorsby. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush.
Did y'all be able to tell? Comment down below. If this
Yeah,
video
such
just
a
popped
great
up while
job
you were
because you're
scrolling,
flying
while
up
you
the
were
field to
scrolling,
get to the quarterback because
brain rot.
everything looks like pass
Did
down
you
the
be able-
field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Caught behind the line. It's Royer. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Got it
Would
in
you
the
be able
middle.
to
It's
tell that this
Royer.
is
And
obviously
good
it's what I'm
coverage by the
saying.
defense, just a short gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight
This
end's
is
the
a
guy
fake
lined
video.
up closest to
Comment
the
down
quarterback,
below.
which
This
means
is-
generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And the Bearcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so
Okay, now it
successfully.
looks fake.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, obviously you can tell it's fake.
Got it in the
Feel
middle. It's
that you
Royer.
from the Bible.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so
Feel that
difficult to
you
stop
generate
because
any-
they're so much more
that you
athletic than
generate
they
any
used to be.
yards.
Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it?
Okay.
Do you have someone who has the physical
that you
dimensions to
generate any-
match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together. A really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points. But a chance to tie this up going into the half. Considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design run.
Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Quick strike from the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. They're set to kick it off, and his crowd now ready to get behind them.
Oh, yeah, natural.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short game.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Line getting set on second down.
Some cats, please.
On the run, it's Harden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to get to the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. With the catch, it's hard. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10.
He's kind of hitting that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dictator is staring down the king of kings.
This ring is mine, preacher. Bow or be broken. I bow to no tyrant. I stand for the meek even here. We'll see how long you
stay. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. At the 45 on his way. A big play. Gets it into plus territory. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job you show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
I feel like, again, wouldn't be able to tell this is a if I didn't know this was if they didn't have this very much, I literally wouldn't.
A decent game there before the defense makes the
really
stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards.
I think we are cooked.
And the Bearcats with
anyways,
myriad
guys,
options
thank you
after
so
that
much
big
for
pickup
watching.
on first down.
Thank you so much for watching. I could not speak that all this week.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop,
So,
and
yeah,
he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
So, yeah.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Dropping back,
so much for
it's
watching.
Sorsby.
Make sure you like it.
A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
The Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. We're down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. The receiver's got to win quickly, and they were on the same page.
You ready to do that for the rest of your life? Oh! Yeah? True.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Yeah.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 72 yards, and they finish things
Yeah, you're
off with
still
an
around.
8-yard toss for the score.
Oh.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Yeah.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Now they've got even more.
Oh, that was like official first day back.
Fresh set of downs. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable.
Who do I need to beat up?
His ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Brett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
Ball they dial up on second and a long way to go. To throw, it's Jennings. Quickly to the tight end.
You gotta see your regulars.
He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end.
Yeah.
He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Where's it at?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got room to work. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Absolutely no.
Is it like middle of nowhere team now?
Defense makes a third down stop.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs, but what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are
Is it
in
all,
their
so is it all
favor.
whole
On
fam?
this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh, we went right.
Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs?
Oh,
it's their own defense. David,
we
I know
actually
you
went
love
to it.
playing on
It was
teams with great
like a
offenses.
Charlie Kirk. I don't even know what
The
they were doing.
Bearcats are flying down the field.
But there was like hundreds of people at the Capitol and some studio through. We had our helmets on. Everyone was mad
Wants
staring
to
at
go
them.
up top on first down.
Like there was like people
Grab
filming
behind
us.
the line. It's Walker.
And the security guards and all these. Oh, really? It's right there.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah, sure. I did have a backpack on.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, how did that work?
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Is it your job? Like, are you like treading water the whole time?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
I don't know. You guys are...
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Looking for the score.
Ooh, so you just like an old cutter.
Fit it in the window for the score.
But I guess you're 5 feet, so you want 1 foot above the water.
Real distance being put on the
Because your head's poking out.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? You got to find something
positive. Is that why you're
positive.
like super strong? Yeah, is your job like a little workout?
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Wait, how much do you have to
And the
like...
extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, better look out. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down.
Yeah, that's...
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
At the 43. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Harden. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Harden. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. Loss of 1.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Mustangs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Brinson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Your eyelashes?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field of the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hudson. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, SMU! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. When you got to have it, execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondary. An assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
And the Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
He's in open space downfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Plows through the defense. And again, stopped right in his tracks.
You can just change on camera.
Well, the defense was trailing going into halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
It'll be 3rd and long.
I really don't.
To the air, it's Sorsby. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Well, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there working and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Takes a handoff. It's Walker. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Sometimes I am.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on.
Yes, ma'am.
He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can
actually,
run routes.
you have 2?
Oh,
you have 2.
Man coverage on me. I'll put my big body on you.
I think you're breaking
I'll make the contested catch.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly, Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by them.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Snagged in the middle, it's Knight. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy
I'm
throughout
actually
the course of the
talking
game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
High the chains now on second and long.
Thank you, baby.
Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. The defense, they better check themselves.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And no monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. So a drive there of 85 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so
I
the
know.
running back
I'm
has
actually
a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
People have told me that I'm like the funniest person. And like I've met, and like these people that say this, I've met like a lot of people.
And he's marked down at the 20.
Really nice job
So,
by
like,
the defense that
it's
time,
kind of
stopping
insane
the option.
because
Everyone accounted for.
I think
saw
I'm
the
just like
quarterback.
really
He was
like way more funny
holding
than
it. He was
everyone.
running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good
Like just
speed.
way
But
funnier
they
than
made that
pretty
play
much
because
anybody
everybody was
that's
on the
ever
same
probably walked
page.
this
Nice
planet.
job.
To the air. It's Sorsby.
Uh-huh.
Got it in the middle. It's out.
Uh-huh.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Uh-huh.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the
Can you just
quarterback.
give me
You're
a
trying to
concern?
make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the
Great, bro.
Bearcats have it with a
Gotta
first
write
and
this
10.
shit, but it ain't working. Okay?
He'll do it
So
himself.
fast.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense,
Yeah,
their mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
To the air on second down. Got him downfield. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
What type of criminal ass
From the
shit
gun,
puts a
he'll
fucking
try to
sticker
throw
on
for
the
it on
kids?
third down. I can break it down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
No, they fucking... This should be illegal.
And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen
Look, they
kicks
fucking
today.
cut little slits so that you can't take off the tap. It's like, what wouldn't even happen if you fucking buy it? It's literally
Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Is she a carpenter?
They'll keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
Oh no, you like Taylor Swift.
Play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you
Lana
his
Del Rey.
skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
She's basically the same as Olivia Rodrigo.
Now on first down from the
Wait, no, she's basically the
43-yard
same
line.
as what's that girl's name? Oh, we just Sabrina Carpenter.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to
Lana Del
throw,
Rey
it's
has a
Jennings.
weakness. Sabrina
Unloads to
Carpenter.
the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking
This thumbnail's fucking raunchy, bro. I so fucking
And he's brought down after a nice
Yeah,
game.
I can't. I don't have
Really
Photoshop.
good job working through his
Do
progression.
we have
Get
to?
it to
No,
him
half
quickly,
no,
and the
no.
big tight end
That's
has a
literally
chance to run
what it
over
looks
him.
like.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an
Does it need
accurate
to
throw.
be
I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Wants to throw on first
Actually,
down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
just like hold the every time you do this, it takes 30 times.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
That data centers.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Takes 30 times.
The play action fake. He's got him this time. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10.
Oh, speaking of
First
trash,
from the 8.
there is a single
And
little
he just
corner rapper.
continues to put up numbers, and that
Walking hallway.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is
You
trying
made
to
it. And now you're just throwing him.
They'll keep it on the
Who
ground
set the back
for 1st and goal.
I did.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Defense rolls up
Yes,
deep
I
in
got
its
more
own
than
end
break
on that
one.
last play. Now a 2nd
How did I
and
break
long
one
coming.
You'd be the one.
Working that left side now. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off
You
their
did
hits
it?
based on the number of
You don't like
times
it?
we've seen.
That's fucked up. I was gonna show her IRL. Leave fucking her. I was gonna show her IRL, but we are like.
When you're
Yeah,
dealing
what
with
the
a
hell?
deficit
Yeah,
like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And after that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field and because because they have a narrow
that was
lead,
the
you
first one.
expect this team to just go ahead, kick
Bro,
the
look
field
what
goal, and take the points.
Oh no, H.
All the plays, all the plans, all the
Why does
schemes,
it
and
do
it
that?
will be decided on this kick. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle
Is there a McDonald's supplier?
Yeah.
Like this shit actually
That one
genuinely
will
does
leave
McDonald's.
no good.
Maybe it works.
And
That's why
after
they
the
did.
miss, they're still down by a
Maybe
field goal.
it's like really cool.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Cincinnati
Sorry about that.
offense
Dude,
back
you're
on
gonna be the
field.
first to fucking win.
Another opportunity here. They had to punt it
I
on their
actually
last
think they're
possession, but this
gonna-
time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Fires to the tight end.
Yo, chill.
He
Bitch
navigates
ass.
some traffic, steps
There's
out of
another-
bounds. That's
Jake, why the
first
frick do you
as
put
this
that
offense
one?
tries to get something going.
Right
So an
there.
example of a tight end doing a
Scooby-Doo.
little unheralded work to set up a much better third down
Scooby-Doo.
situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Well, this
I'm
defense has
starving.
given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your
So those
quarterback
were
out,
$3.
changing
No,
the
these are
launch
actually
point?
$6 for just that's including
$6 $7.
There is a modern twist on a classic.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive
They're like
after that
balls.
earlier
They're
sack.
balls. A modern twist on the classic.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. There's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down.
Yeah, what if Teal lit my hair on fire? Whoa, that's even worse. Oh my god, that's a...
Are you re-uploading the fried version?
No.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
This is the chat GPT that we're all so afraid of.
To the air, it's Jennings.
This can't do this. I'm stupid.
That's what we're so afraid of. It can't even generate my face. It can't even be simple. How many times?
Maybe it's good like momentum, getting the stop,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying.
Yellow teeth.
Not
that one.
You just wonder how
The
much
first one's
panic
better.
there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David.
Stop.
They can feel
I mean, that
and
one's
sense the
fine.
momentum
Yeah, that one's fine.
leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make
Okay,
it
I'm
work.
just never gonna smile on
Got
my
the completion, but
actually.
nowhere to go as that defense reacting quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Right now?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
See you, bro.
Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
It's so important that this offense is
Bare
able to stay on
necessity.
schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. separation to the tight end, accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry.
Wait, what's the worst last one?
They'll snap it from the gun on third down.
The Bear
Shoots it to the left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't
you've never seen the
surprised by
Jungle
that
Book?
play call there on third and short. They were expecting.
We've never seen the Jungle Book. We have never seen the Jungle Book.
Mustangs will send out the punt
She
unit.
doesn't watch Disney.
That's how saying she does. You're not a Disney fan. You're not a fucking. You should add the bare necessities.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Stop harassing me.
It's Sorsby. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That's caught. It's Walker. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, and I think if I'm a QB,
your ass up.
I like the
Stop
decision.
therapy.
I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
The Bearcats
Stop taking an edible. That's
he's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Knight. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker with a good pickup on that one.
Man, this is where you really
yes, I want apple cider.
Defense. You got to lead late in the game.
No, apple cider. Leo wants apple cider too.
Because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense. We'll see if this defense can come up clutch.
The give to the back.
That has literally never. No one's ever been better than
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Caught, close to the marker, it's Renson. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Finds his man. It's Cooper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Looking down the middle. It's caught. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. They move on top here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Sorsby. He lobs one high down the left side. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Running back searching for a hole. Running into the open space. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that man. I know that.
And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Wants to go up top on first down. Slithers into space. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down. QB got it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
He wants to throw it. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's a frustrating miss. The offense does their job, man. Gets them in position. Tried to score a touchdown. Tried to go get the win, but trying to tie it up in the last second. Got him in range. And the kicker, he just missed it. He missed the opportunity, and this one's over.
Looking for a crease. It's Walker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee.
Like
Well, there's a lot.